So, I'm watching this hoops game on TV the other night, Duke versus Georgia Tech. And Georgia Tech was down by 3, and this sophomore, Brent Sizemore, hits a fadeaway three-pointer at the buzzer to tie the game and send that baby into overtime. And I'm like, woo! I'm a bit of a Georgia Tech fan, if you couldn't tell. But here's the thing. The ref called it a 3, right? But Sizemore goes up to the ref and tells him his foot was on the line. You see, in basketball, if you step on the three-point line while taking a shot, it only counts as 2 points. So they look at the replay on TV, and you could tell that he was right. It was only a 2. And of course, in Division I hoops, a ref can check a courtside monitor to determine if the shot was a 2 or a 3-pointer. So he did, and he changed his call. The ref calls it a 2-pointer, and Georgia Tech loses the game by 1. So then the crowd goes nuts. They totally boo this guy right out of the gym, and his coach goes ballistic on him. He gets right in his face on national TV, and I'm thinking, man, he's gonna punch his lights out. But he just screams at him, like coaches do. But Sizemore is cool about the whole thing. Doesn't even blink. And one of the on-air sports announcers says something like, if the ref makes a call in your favor, you never correct him. That young man just lost his team the game, maybe even their bid for the NCAA tournament. It was crazy. At the press conference after the game, they interviewed Brent Sizemore, and he says, my foot was on the line. I knew it. I had to say something or I wouldn't have been able to sleep tonight. And then he says this, I'm a Christian. To me, honesty is more important than winning. And then he just walks off, and they cut to a commercial. Whoa. So that's when I start thinking about it, What would I have done? I know I'd tell the ref if he called something that didn't go my way. That's for sure, everyone would. Coaches and players do that stuff all the time, complaining about calls and stuff. The crowd does too, but they booed this guy for being honest. They booed him for being honest. Maybe you're only supposed to be honest about something when it ends up being good for you. Maybe that's the deal. I never really thought of this sort of situation as a matter of honesty. I mean, come on, it's just a game, right? If the ref doesn't see something, it's okay. It's not wrong unless you get caught, right? Right? So he says, I'm a Christian. To me, honesty is more important than winning. And I'm thinking, well, hey there, buddy, I'm a Christian too. And honesty is more important than winning to me, too. But then again, I wouldn't have said anything to the ref. I would have just been thankful he didn't know my foot was on the line. I think to most people, winning is more important than being honest. Otherwise, they wouldn't have booed him off the court. They would have given him a standing ovation. I guess I never really thought of that before.